How about Dianna Russini saying that Rodgers wants to be the highest paid player in the NFL? Totally understand. By a wide margin, okay. $50 million a year. And he's going to be 38 next year? Is that what he is?
Yeah, I think he's 37 right now.
Now, you know what? Here's the issue.
He's 38 right now.
Okay.
He'll be 39 during the season.
He'll be 39 during the season.
Yeah, in December.
Okay. And to me, again, him going on McAfee's show and talking about his cleanse and talking about the way he's taking care of his body and he just finished a cleanse, I just don't think he wanted to tell you too much information. I think he's saying that to basically say, oh, I am absolutely, like, here I am.
I'm ready to go.
I'm 3 weeks removed from the season, a month removed from my last game, okay? And here I am already on, this is when most people are like, this is when my cheat day is, right? And he's not cheating anything. He's expressing in many ways. And so I would pay him $50 million a year. I'd do it.
You would? For how many years?
If and
man his money.
This is the risk you're taking. But let's use Brady as the model. Let's do it.
Okay.
Because Rodgers appears to be on the same trajectory. Okay? Rodgers appears to be on this. Now, obviously, the difference is he's not hoisting the Lombardi like Brady did 4 times after turning 37. 4 times. And he made the game 5 times. He lost once. There's one loss to Foles happened after the age of 37.
Lost to the Eagles, yep.
So Rodgers has made 0 Super Bowls and won 0 rings after turning 37. But his regular season activity has been impeccable. And he has an opportunity to break all the regular season records that Brady just set as a 40-year-old. He's poised. He can do it. He's not shown a single diminishing return. As a matter of fact, he's only playing his best football ever regular season. And I have to keep saying that because Brady separates when you're talking post as a 40-year-old, as somebody post 37. But if he's going to give me those years and I can surround him with the players to win, and I'd pay him that money. I'm not sitting here thinking, what, after at age 41 he's going to break down? Now, the history of human race tells you he will.
Yeah, it fell off for Manning pretty quick.
But what about TB12? How about that?
But that's 101. I think
There's always
comparisons are not fair.
Unless you can take care of your body in a certain way.
What was it, Albert, who told us a couple years ago
that he's already on the TB12 system?
Yeah, exactly. Rodgers is. Yeah.
That he talked to Tom about it?
Yeah.
And this is the stuff that he's talking about to Tom after he's saving DeChambeau's bacon? You know?
Yeah.
Right? So if you could get the 4 years out of him.
How much guaranteed do I have to give him?
I mean, what does that mean? Just in case you're hedging?
Yeah, a little bit.
But just understand, if you give him the contract or you're hedging after 2 years to the point where he cannot guarantee that he will not be sitting at home watching the 2024 NFL draft and seeing the next Jordan Love taken. When he's feeling great and he's done for you exactly what he said he would do for you in terms of regular season play. And the postseason stuff, yeah, some of it's on him, like he missed Lazard over the middle instead of going up top with 4.5 minutes to go. Part of that is also putting together something that can dominate in the cold weather. You know? Give him somebody who looks like Debo.
They have them, though. They have 2 great running backs.
Well, that's the thing is, Dillon to me is a difference maker. And his injury in the division game was huge, man. Yeah. If they could have just kept bowling him downhill at San Francisco in the 3rd quarter, tenderize him for the 4th, that might have been a different result.
But you're talking about in 2 years.
Give him more guys like that.
Suddenly now he's Brady, where it's like, you know, where Bill was just like, okay, how much longer are we going to do this?
That's why you got to give him that contract now, which the Patriots didn't do.
So you would give Rodgers $200 million guaranteed?
I don't know about that either. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying you got to be careful, otherwise you lose him.
Right.
One thing, though, for sure, is the difference. We talk about the difference between this year and last. Yes, the difference between this year and last is they're in a much better place, right?
It seems like
it seems that you know why they're in a much better place? It's not just the communication and trust. It's because the other thing that's different between this year and last, it doesn't appear like they're come hell or high water. It's Jordan Love's year. Sorry, you're out.
Yeah,
that thing's gone. That's over.
Man, that one game really screwed Jordan Love.
I don't know if it's that either, man.
No?
Yeah,
he really pooped the bed against KC.
By the way, against one of the best teams in the AFC. He's never started. He's on the road. His family's poor family's watching the Kansas City Royals game instead of the game because of where they're put. You know what I mean? Like it's.
But wait,
you can't just. And by the way, he learns just a few days before that it's his start. Like that's not. You can't sit here and evaluate him.
Justin Herbert learned 5 minutes before his first
I guess
start.
Against the Chiefs, that is at home. I'm just going to say that you can't throw the entire evaluation of Jordan Love out the window.
But it seems like the Packers are.
But part of that is because of what Rodgers did. He had another MVP season. He was remarkable. He was remarkable until that divisional, snowy, freezing night.
Yeah.
Where mistakes got made. Man, that fumble by Mercedes Lewis changed it all. It looked like they were just coming out of the gate and hitting the Niners in the mouth. Down 2 scores. Good luck, Jimmy G. Trying to come back from that. And then the special teams was awful. Rich Bisaccia being hired there is a terrific hire, which is another reason why Rodgers should think this is going to be better coming back.
But I also like your point. Like Green Bay, as they're currently constructed, not constructed for 0 degrees and snow in the playoffs.
But neither technically is San Francisco, playing their games up in Northern California.
But a little bit more.
They do have a physical aspect that normally Green Bay can show. It was just off from the beginning, which is why, again, I'm not seeing a diminishing return, and I would do it. Another team is going to have to do it too. $50 million a year is a ton. But the cap's going to go up. You can have some sort of, I just told there was no math on this test, but apparently other people can just figure it out. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.